Hi guys, Candy Toy Box here. Today you will need some pony beads. I have glitter and neon. You're also going to need some charms and a lanyard hook and one key ring. I have scissors and I have a needle that's optional. You don't have to use this. And I also have 2 feet of string. Now, as I make this, I'm going to add my charms because I know exactly where the placement is. But if you're adding different charms, you can go ahead and make this part first and then go ahead and figure out where you want to place your charms after the choker is done. Okay, we're going to start with putting both of our ends together. And I'm going to add a yellow glitter bead, neon green, now I'm going to add a glitter yellow. Both strings will go through. We're going to add a neon green and a glitter yellow. Now we're going to put both strings together and add a yellow. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold this string here and pull this string. So we want a long end and a short end. Okay, now on the long end, well, this might be a little tricky for some. So if you want this end to stay put, if you put a bead and just tie the string, it'll hold your place. So you can set this side down and then get your needle on. Okay, once you have your needle on, you're going to pull the string and we're going to add 2 green beads. So 1 green bead here. You're going to go down. It might be easier if I flip this over. So we're coming out of that yellow. You're going to go through this green. We added this green bead here. Now we're going to add that second green and go through this green bead. Okay, now what we can do is remove this bead. And you're going to take this small end and you're going to make a knot, a couple knots on this string here. Oh, I forgot to mention, I do have these listed on my Etsy shop if you don't want to make one. Okay, now that we have that tied, you can cut this. And go ahead and pull the string, and this is what it should look like. Now we're going to add the glitter green, and we're going to go through this green. We're adding another one. And every time I'm gonna do a new row, I'm gonna flip it over. It's just easier to work on this side for me. If not, you can just weave back and forth however is more comfortable for you. Okay, I added another glitter green, and we're going to add one more and go through this bead. We'll flip it over. The next color is blue. We're going to do a neon blue. I think the tricky part with this is getting it started and tied off. And once you get a few rows going, you know what color and where you need to add a bead. Flip this over. Now we're going to do the glitter blue. Now we're adding purple. Okay, now we're going to add the glitter purple. Oh, and also, this measures 14 inches. So if you need larger, you have two options. You could add another key ring here and then have the hook in between, so that will add another inch. Or you can make your choker longer by adding more beads. Okay, now we are on to pink. Now on this, we're going to be doing 2 rows of each color instead of 1. So we started with just doing 1. Now we're going to do the pink a second time. Okay, so we have 2, and we're going to do the same thing with the glitter. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this off camera. If you want to stop it and take a picture of the pattern so you can keep checking it as you work along, you can. Okay guys, I wanted to show you what it looks like so far. So we started here. I added the pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And now after we finish the purple, we're going to go back to the one row instead of two. So if you see on this one, you'll do pink, orange, yellow, and green. I'm going to go ahead and finish these rows, and then I'll show you how to tie it off and then how to attach these. Okay, I added my last rows. And what you're going to do is tie onto the string here. I already made a couple knots off camera. But you just tie onto that string and then you can cut this off. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you run out of string as you're working, you can just tie some on to the string that you're working with. I ended up tying on about six or 7 inches because I was a little short. It just kind of depends on how stretchy your string is. That's why I don't really like to give you guys exact measurements, because all brands are a little different. I love how this looks in the sun too. It's real shiny. Okay, so on the green side, we're going to add the key ring. And this side, we're going to put the lanyard hook. And I just put it on the string and kind of like do a little loop around. There it is. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'll see you next time.